Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Last time, we read a lot of tutorials, and I kinda got tired of it. Today we're gonna be probably reading some more tutorials because we're still pretty close to the beginning of the game, but if we go inside the abandoned mine, first floor, there's a synergy crystal here. I don't believe I really need that, but we can touch it anyway. And we can have our PP restored. Goodbye, synergy stone. Let's see what awaits for us in here. I'm hoping there's a boss of sorts. There is something that we can use growth on. Okay. Now that I'm out of the Tanglewood officially, can I... And I'm still trying to hit the A button to bring up the synergy menu. But now that I'm out of the Tanglewood officially, can I switch, Can I switch growth onto this shortcut? And maybe I'll probably be using it a little more than some of the other things. And by some other things, I mostly mean Fireball. Alright, so that is a broken track, so we can't cross over there. Let's see, if we come down to the bottom, we've got another synergy stone, really? Game doesn't have a lot of faith in me, does it? It's been like one battle since the last one. And, PP again does restore on the overworld as you walk around. Tyrell, can you hear me? Shout if you can hear us, son! Oh, there's some more of those angry fireball flowers. You said he wasn't in danger, are you sure? Don't panic, Garrett. I feel his life force. Tyrell is somewhere nearby. It's too dark. We can't see anything. Something isn't quite right here. At one time, this was a synergy stone mine, yet we've seen so few of the crystals. We've seen 2 of them in the span of, like, 30 feet. Chalk it up to yet one more odd phenomenon we need to investigate. That is, if we ever find Tyrell. Throw a fireball or 2 out there, Garrett. Light up this place. Okay, easy enough. Synergy vortex? Yeah, and it's just about the biggest synergy vortex we've seen in a while. What's it doing here? I have no idea, but be careful. A few things are as dangerous to adepts as synergy vortices. I've never seen one up close. These vortices suck in any synergy that comes in reach, right? Yeah, let's hurry onward. We need to find Tyrell. Look, over there! Tyrell is passed out. He's lost consciousness because the vortex pulled the synergy out of him. Boy, it's fearless to a fault. What do you do? Touch it? What were you thinking? Why would you send Tyrell to a place with vortices? They never appeared inside this cave before, not in all these years. You can bet we had known about this. Had we known about this, I never would have told my son to come here. Alright, quickly, we must go unarmed with knowledge. The vortices are pure anti-synergy created by exceptionally dense concentrations of synergy. That must be related to all the synergy stones that have gone missing in this mine. Another theory is that the vortices, which appear in many places, merely foreshadow something worse. And that's the reappearance of the morning moon, a single vortex of immense magnitude. Either way, the elemental lighthouses that triggered the Golden Sun are at the heart of this problem. So our old friend Kraden believes, he's a scholar of ancient alchemy, and as he is a scholar of ancient alchemy, his theory is probably right. Okay, consider us armed with information. Now let's get in there and help Tyrell. Of course, Karis. All this theory isn't helping matters. Let's get in there and save him. One of those corrupted plants from the Tanglewood is growing next to the vortex. It's awfully close to Tyrell. Hurry in there and save him with your synergy. And remember, Michael, if you need to throw a fireball, keep one Mars Genie on set, not standby. Alright. We can all converge, and now we have, yeah, just as I went and de-equipped synergy, yes, just as I went and de-equipped the fireball synergy, it's gonna come back. Alright, let's go and make use of that. Nothing happened? Alright, well, maybe that... Wait. Something definitely should have happened there. I can't jump across that. Alright, fine. I'll take my stylus out. Oh, wait, I can just walk around. Wow, I'm dumb. Alright, pretend you didn't see that. So let's go, and I see there's another growth bud over there. I think I'm going to have to grow that from over here, right? So let's go and equip that, or not equip that, but let's just go and cast that, and now we can climb down. And this is going to now bring us within range of this fireball flower. Alright, is it boss fight time? It is boss fight time. Tangle Bloom appeared, so we can go and start fighting this thing. It is customary in boss fights to use a bunch of genie, right? So Spark revives downed allies by warming them up, and Shine burn a foe and blind its allies with brilliance. All right, let's go and burn a foe. Karis, what genie do you have? Torch. Okay, you're already on standby. Ground, use gravity to hold a foe, create a mighty earthen barrier. I definitely remember liking that one. That one's gonna buff your defense, buff my defense, not your defense. So we're gonna take a little bit less damage, and we also have Shine, which is gonna do a lot of fire type damage. You're gonna toss a bramble seed at me. That's annoying. Fortunately, that did pretty much nothing. All right. Did super effective damage on Tyrell, not very effective damage on Isaac. What other genie do I have? Reviving isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Sap, drain an HP by nutrient absorption. Nah, let's do that later. Guess that, should I waste Spark anyway? I'll just waste Spark anyway, just so that it's set. Karis, you have gravity to hold a foe. I still don't really know what that involves. Meteor, I've got four Mars Genie ready to go, apparently. So we can go and use that, and this is going to do a lot of damage. We'll see how much exactly. And that was that. That was a lot of damage. That was also a really long animation. I got 143 experience points. I got a level, Karis gained a level, and a Psi Crystal. Okay, wow. The animation... I'm pretty sure the animation for the summon there took like as much time as the rest of the battle. But that's alright. So those roots are going to recede, and that synergy vortex is gonna shrink away, apparently. Alright. Let's go. Can I continue this way? How do I get back around? Oh, you know what? I can go over here, and I hear Genie resetting in the background. Tyrell, wake up. Please, Tyrell. Tyrell has been drained of his synergy. Adepts need help recovering from such trauma. So, group cure. Cure is an HP spell, it's not a PP spell. Oh, I was having such nice dreams. What, you oaf? Is that what the thanks we get? We were worried about you. Worried? Oh yeah, now I remember. I crashed the Soar Wing. The wing broke. It broke? More like you broke it. We were sick with worry, Tyrell. Yeah, definitely. Smile and nod. Okay, I get it. You're worried too. We're all glad to see you safe, Tyrell. We should be thankful you made it through all this without serious injury, or it would have delayed the start of your trip. Trip? Are we going somewhere? A trip? What trip? We have to get the Soar Wing in working order as soon as possible. You're going to help us fix it. As much as I would like to shelter you, Tyrell, you've just gone too far this time. Are we in trouble? My father put some very rare resources into building that Soar Wing for Isaac and Garrett. We can make most of the repairs ourselves, but we lack a major material to fix it fully. The rare material comes from the feathers of a very, unusual bird. We need a feather from a mountain rock, a mammoth bird that roosts far, or I think it's a rook, like the chess piece. A mountain rook, a mammoth bird that roosts far across the continent. Way off the other side of the country of Morgul, in fact. The trip will be difficult, but first we need to get you rested up at the cabin, alright? So that appears to be That appears to be it. Can I explore up in this direction? Will this be like a shortcut out of here? Instead of walking all the way back? It probably will be, right? By the way, is Tyrell officially in our party? He is not. Okay. So, if we come and exit the mine from this direction, there's probably going to be... This is going to lead us, like, outside, right? To the upper level of where we... Yeah. That's the store wing, or what's left of it. Secure the store wing, then let's get back to the cabin. Tyrell, you could be more helpful. Oh, we're just gonna teleport back? What? You're sending Michael and Tyrell off on their own? I'm shocked, Karis. It's not like you to get so riled up. I don't know, she spent most of this game so far getting riled up. Look, I want to see my father's sword wing fixed just as much as you do. But you need the mountain rook feather. And you were saying how hard it is to get the last one. True enough. We've had to travel through the swollen realm of Bilibin, through the border town, and then to Morgul beyond. Our quest for the mountain rook feather is long and hard given how radically Angara has changed. Since we need the sword wing fixed... but we need the sword wing fixed since Garrett and I have to stay here and monitor Mount Aleph. That leaves only the boys to fetch the feather for us. You know how hard we're working with your father to study the after effects of the Golden Sun. How could I not? We have the busiest parents in Angara. And you also know how vital the sword wing is to our efforts. Without it, we can't get near Mount Aleph. Can't believe my own son would risk the sword wing. It's about time he got straightened out. And a tough quest for the feather is just the thing to do it. But Tyrell can't do it alone, so I'm sending Michael with him. They're practically brothers. Sorry you got dragged all into this, Michael. Are you looking forward to setting off with Tyrell? Nah. Come on, it'll be a real adventure. Sure, I know Tyrell can be a real handful at times. Garrett, we shouldn't delay them any further. The boys need to leave immediately. What? Just like that? So soon? First quest began just as suddenly, Karis. 30 years ago, we were catapulted into action when we met Kraden. His study of alchemy changed our lives. Good old Kraden. Hey, didn't our friend the alchemist say he would pay us a visit soon? So he did. Isaac? Oh boy, I know that look. You're hatching a plan. Kraden's just the thing. Out with it, Isaac. He's got that far-off look in his face. That usually means he's having a good idea. Usually, anyway. Kraden might be willing to help the boys out with this. Yeah, I think the boys would benefit from Kraden's help. Tell me who Kraden is again? I sort of remember this ancient, crusty guy visiting the cabin once. Sure, he's old as the hills, but have some respect for Kraden. He was that old scholar who helped you all those years ago. Who helped you out all those years ago. Yes, Kraden helped us when we were young warriors, so I bet he'd even enjoy helping out our children. Sure he's up to the task? Why wouldn't he be? I mean, Kraden is getting up there in years, Isaac. It's been 3 decades since he helped us. Yeah, he was, what, like 90, 100 or so in the events of the first Golden Sun games, and now he's got to be, what, 130 or so. Sure, it's been 30 years since that quest ended, but we've hardly aged. I'm sure Kraden's the same. You guys are, what, 4 times older than you were then? What were you? I'm gonna guess that the protagonists were like 10 or so, 10 or 15 in the first game, and it's been 30 years. How old are we, for that matter? I don't know if that was ever established. It's the same with my father. He says he looks a smidge older than back then, but not much. Ivan believes that those of us directly exposed to the power of the Golden Sun have aged very little. How weird to know I'll grow older while you adults stay the same. It's like getting left behind. You know what? I want in on this quest. I'm going with Michael and Tyrell. Don't be ridiculous, Karis. You don't know the first thing about adventuring. Garrett, stop. She's a wind adept and her powers will help. It's settled. The 3 of you will leave immediately. Fess up, Isaac. You had planned this all along, didn't you? You mustn't waste another minute. I'll contact Kraden while you kids pack. Seriously? We're really leaving that soon? Talk about pushing us off out of the nest. But we know nothing about going that far away. Weren't you asking to come like 2 minutes ago? Karis. Where did you say that feather was? Somewhere in Morgul? Morgul? This isn't a vacation, it's a quest into the unknown, so the sooner you begin, the sooner you'll find your way. What? You mean you're sending us off to meet your friend Kraden and giving us no more details? Kraden is a genius when it comes to charting a course into the unknown. You'll be in excellent hands. I think I should arrange to have you meet in Carver's camp. That's not so far away. Kraden recently sent out one of his carrier pigeons to the cabin. I'll send it back to him with my request. Why can't we just wait here? Didn't the carrier pigeon bring word he was coming? Can't just send us out on our way like this. I mean, it's getting dark outside. He's made up his mind that it's time for you to grow into warriors. He needs your help. Besides, Isaac is consumed by a concern about what's going on here. We need that store wing fixed. If you ask me, it sounds like Isaac needs to fly that store wing into Sol Sanctum on Mount Aleph. Or what's left of it. The big mountain has been erupting for a long time, so it's the only way there, by air. He can't get to Sol Sanctum until the store wing is fixed. I think he needs to return where their quest began. Must be serious. That's not the kind of place you can just go to for old time's sake. Well, I guess we won't be seeing this place for a while. This will be our first trip away from here. Take a long look. You never know when we'll be back home. When I left Vale, I was 17. Alright, so that's the canonical age. So you are 47 now? Alright, it's a little older than I was guessing, 10 to 15, but 17 works. My life was never the same. Think you'll be ready for all this? Smile and nod. I'm with Michael. We're so completely ready for this. Well, I know I'm ready to start this quest too, so how about we get going? Alright, so we can head out, and let's go get that mountain rook feather. It's like we were fated to go on this quest, so I think we'll be off soon, Garrett. Yes, that's what he's been telling us for about the last 5 minutes. It's good to start a journey looking forward to the adventure ahead. Now go get ready. So, are we going to pick up some more equipment, or are we just going to head off? We're just going to head off, I see. Okay, Dad, we're leaving. Alright, Tyrell. Isaac didn't show up here to see us off. Should we be worried? I feel like we're supposed to be worried. We're starting our first adventure. This shouldn't be a time for sadness. Hey, this is between Michael and his dad, Karis, so we should just stay out of this. Okay, now head for Carver's camp. Remember, you'll be meeting at the bridge there. So, if I hit that thing on the bottom screen, is it going to show it on the map, or is it just going to give us a description? Okay, I guess it's just going to give us a description. That's fine. Say hello to Kraden for me, and don't do anything reckless out there. You're in charge, Michael. That means you have to take care of these two. Do I have to? Hey, now you're making me worried. Don't make that face. We'll be back with that mountain rook feather before you know it. Dad, Hey, come on now. Oh, little man, don't be blubbering. No second thoughts now. Off you go, son. You'll be all grown up when you come back. I bet we won't even recognize you. Now head to Patcher's Place to dig up more information about your journey. Patcher's Place is full of fellow refugees from Vale. They'll be good to you. Just keep Tyrell out of Patcher's sight. The guy has it in for you, son. Honestly, I think Tyrell just has it in for himself. Alright, so we're gonna run off. And that is a nice telescope, I have to say. Alright, carry this letter to Kraden, little friend. Good luck to you. Onward! So I guess now do we get to go this way because the other direction was towards the Tanglewood and the mine, and now we actually get to, like, set off on our own. Looks like it. Alright. I'm trying not to spend too much time looking at the top screen map. Just because, I want to look around the world myself for treasure chests and things that I can use synergy on and whatnot, but... Alright, we are now off on the overworld. Very nice. What is this? Is this another genie? A genie right in front of us. What should we do? Catch it, of course. Alright, toss a Pokeball. If it shakes 3 times, it's caught. Wait, it's me, Flint. Your father sent me to look after you, Michael. You'll need assistance from Genie and if you hope to survive the trip to the Mountain Rook. Besides, none of you has been on any real adventure before, but I have. So I'm glad to help you out. Now let's be on our way, friends. I got a message from your father. He says that while you're at Patrick's place, be sure to visit the Synergy training grounds. Then make your way to meet Kraden at Carver's camp. Isaac has already gotten word that Kraden is there, waiting by the bridge for you. Would you like me to repeat all that? Definitely not. Well then, off we go. Alright, so this... Alright, you make a much more friendly sounding noise than the Genie in the GBA games did when they joined us. So that is Flint. Do I have any other Genie with me? I do not. So the ones there's 6 or so that we had in the Tanglewood were just there for tutorial purposes. So here we have some trees, which are definitely just quads. And looking at the map on the top screen, which direction am I supposed to go in? So if I hit Y to bring up the map... Oh no, that's just switching the map in the Genie Synergy view, which is also a pretty picture in its own right, but I think the map is more useful. There is a full map over here. So Lookout Cabin is there, Goma Plateau, Tanglewood, and the Abandoned Mine. We don't have any places we haven't been to on the map yet. Alright, so it looks like the... Alright, before I continue off in that direction, is there anything over here? I know that in the first Golden Sun game, there was some Genie that would just pop out at you on the overworld when you ran through certain sections on the map, but I'm not really expected to find any quite yet, since we really are still just at the beginning of the game. Garrett gained a level there, so if we jump in here, this is Patcher's place. Alright, lovely music. Love the music here. Did you know that some of the Warriors of Vale live in the cabin near Mount Aleph? They're just up the road, still looking out for the world. Alright. No idea why they would do that. Don't forget to visit the Synergy Training Grounds. It's a must-see for new adepts. You can experience the epic journey of the Warriors of Vale to 4 theme park areas. Alright, that sounds fun. Let's see. How much can I run around here before plot will take over? Guess I'll do a little bit more running around. We didn't really do much in this video yet. I guess we did. We fought the boss. I'll end it off after heal. So what's this? Finally, Patcher's place. I'm always amazed by how many things Patcher packs in here for sale. Yeah, it's amazing. Now get me out of here. That's right, I forgot that Tyrell isn't welcome at Patcher's place. Heh. Let's laugh at him. I have a feeling that everything's not going to be just dandy. Patcher has it out for Tyrell. Don't blame me, I didn't want to come back here. Alright, you can just wait outside, and then... Alright, I guess you also had the same thing on your mind. You 3 over there. I'm Patcher. This is my place. Cool. What can I do for you? Hey, you're Isaac's kid, Michael, right? Never heard of him. Sounds like a loser. No, that's odd. I really forget a face. Weren't you and your dad just here yesterday? What brings you back so soon? Not here with your father. Odd. Where could Isaac be? Hello again, Patcher. Now, where do I know you from? Is she traveling with you? Nope, no idea where she came from either. No, now I remember. Isaac mentioned you yesterday. You're Karis, Ivan's daughter. That's right, Patcher. I've been visiting here on business for my father. What a smart kid, just like Isaac said. Uh-oh. Hi there. You, Garrett's son, what are you doing here? Come back to make more trouble? Trouble? Me? Here? That's ancient history. Ancient history? I remember it like it was yesterday. You stupid Synergy nearly burned down my store. I want you out of here, and you others, finish your shopping and be on your way. So that's why he can't stand you, Tyrell. You nearly burned down a store? Wow. Is there anywhere you haven't made a mess of things? What I did here happened forever ago. I didn't mean to do it, but Patrick never, ever forgets. Great, now I have 2 friends falling apart on me. Help me calm them down. Snap out of it, Tyrell. Bonk. Ow, that hurt. What are friends for, huh? I hope that did hurt, Tyrell. It's pretty stupid losing your temper like that. You might have scorched this whole place. I'm sorry, but we adepts aren't supposed to use our powers in public when we're just starting out. It's our responsibility as adepts to make sure we never hurt people. Our fathers are concerned about how people view synergy. They must see it as helpful, not hurtful. Burn your own reputation if you must, but have a care for how it would impact Garrett. Wait, what? I feel like I've read that wrong, but anyway, what did he say? I can't hear him. I said I heard you, so just drop it. You're going to hold it in check, Tyrell. No synergy in front of strangers anymore, okay? Now you're just starting to nag. Typical. Just typical. Oh, come on. Don't get insulted now. Okay, no synergy in front of strangers. Now can we drop it, please? Consider it dropped. But we do have a problem. I doubt Patrick will give us any helpful information now. What do you think we should do? Yeah, I think we should smile, I think we should laugh, I think we should frown, or I think we should frown but orange. Let's frown but orange. Well, if you and I got angry, that would get Patrick's mind off Tyrell, but that seems risky. You guys are really looking out for me. I'm not sure if I deserve such good friends. Oh, Tyrell, you know we like you in a way, just the way you are. He'll come around. That is, if you can keep your fireballs under control. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Well then, leader, carry on. Alright, so that was an exciting little incident. I think I'm going to end things off here. So, next time, Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. We're going to see what information we can get from Patra's place. We're going to have a look at the Synergy Training Grounds. We're probably going to meet Traden. But until next time, my name is Dragonite. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.